morning, Miss.
Yeah, good morning, Miss.
Okay, so today we're going to do evaluation. So, please explain for the sounds grid.
Okay, for next week, sounds great. We will learn 2 units directly. So I've decided them on Monday. The students will learn unit 7, and on Tuesday the students will learn unit 8. And then for the rest one, because we still have sounds grid on Wednesday, we will learn the sounds grid also, but for the rest page in unit 8. Actually, uh, why I put unit 7 and unit 8 in 1 week, because it based on the book mapping, because we have done our little step. So little step subjects, the lessons, the time for little step we change into Sanskrit. So on next week we will learn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sounds. In unit 7 we have 2 sounds that those are R and or. The words that comes from the sounds R is like car, cart, star, farm. For or, horn, born, horn, born, and then um, horn, born, horn, born. We have additional words like corn, and then I also have north and then short, based on the book. But later I will put the additional words like corn, jagung, and then for Tuesday I will give them the new units, 3 sounds, but the way to mention the sounds are same, but the way to write is different. So in unit 8 there are 3 sounds, but the sounds are The way to mention it but there are 3 way to write using ir, and ur.
You are how to read also.
Yeah, So start from ER first. For ER, the words that comes from the books to this about these sounds are right, ruler, dancer, soccer, bakery. And then for IR, we mentioned it also like stir, dirt, shirt, something like that. Dirt, shirt, stir, dirt, shirt, birthday. And then for UR, we keep calling this sound is the words that comes from the books about this sounds are like purse, and then fur, then burn, and one more is surf. So the students later in a week they will learn like more than 20 sounds, I think, because 8 sounds from unit 7, and there are 12 sounds. Yeah, 12 sounds from unit 8.
Okay. So for Wednesday, you said that you will do the rest.
Yeah, the rest of sounds great, because 3 sounds. I made unit 8 on Tuesday, but I'm afraid that I cannot do dictations later for unit 8. So the dictations for unit 8 I prepare to make it on Wednesday. But actually, if I can do it, because this is 3 sounds, but not 2 sounds, right? If I can do it, I will make on Tuesday. Then for the Wednesday, I still review the unit 7 and unit 8 to make sure they remember. Because sometimes in a week we learn 1 unit, some students also already forgot. And this one is 2 units in a week. I believe it's kind of hard, but we try to give them by reviewing, always review to make them memorize or make them understand about the sounds.
For rainbow math.
For a moment, we still learn in the in the same unit about about the technology. So actually, for opening sections, like usual, I need to review the previous homework or remember math in last week homework, and then as the main section, I will start to open the new page and ask them about the previous checkpoint questions. Then I will give the simple explanations about the pictures that based on the books. That I will make it relate with the checkpoint question that I will give to them. So the checkpoint questions is what is the technology that we can use to communicate with someone? So the model answer that students can mention is the technology that we can use to communicate with someone's are laptop, handphones, iPad. But if they want to answer like telephones or like computer, radio, it's okay because it's still communications tool. And then after that, as the closing sessions,
Email, maybe you can add.
email. This is a technology. Email is an application, right, Miss?
App, yeah.
Yeah, this applications like same like WhatsApp. And then for the closing sessions, I will like usual, I will explain to them how to do their homework for that day.
Okay. So the activity about what, Miss? Addition or
Counting objects, still counting objects.
For rainbow science?
For rainbow science, we still learn in the same unit. My Earth. This is the last unit, and then this is the last part. So the students. By the way, I need to open the class. I mean, like I will open the lessons by reviewing the previous checkpoint questions about the Earth, like asking them what is the definitions of the Earth, and then what are the natural things that you can find in our Earth. And then after that, I will like give them the explanations about the new lessons. And then because the new in this unit, My Earth, there are 3 topics about the Earth, the main of the Earth, and then there is a topic of pollutions, and then a topic also of reuse and recycle. So the first things I need to explain to them about the pollutions first. We have 3 kinds of pollutions in our world. So I will ask to them how many kinds of pollutions. So they can answer by following the model answer. There are 3 kinds of pollutions, such as water pollutions, air pollutions, and land pollutions. After that, I will explain to them for the next topic, that is reuse and recycle. Actually, you have asked me to revise the checkpoint questions, but I haven't give the revision file. But I think I need to change the checkpoint questions by making, because the checkpoint question is ambiguous, right? Means you say like things are not all the things we can reuse and recycling. We can make it as reuse and recycle.
So what will you make?
Why we need to do reuse and recycle? So the model answer is reuse and recycle can help reuse and recycle can be good for our Earth, and it can help to clean our Earth, something like that. I will change it later. I will give the revision file soon.
So there will be 2 checkpoint questions.
Yes, about rainbow science.
Oke, untuk ASP matematika.
Oke, ASP matematika itu masuk ke dalam tema baru, yaitu alam semesta. Dalam tema ini ASP matematika itu masih ada checkpoint questionnya, cuman lebih difokuskan untuk mengulang kembali dengan tidak mengulang checkpoint question, tapi mengulang PR-PR ASP matematika sebelumnya sebagai kegiatan pembuka. Jadi dalam kegiatan pembuka saya akan mengulang kembali PR-PR ASP matematika dari minggu sebelumnya, lalu
Tentang PR-nya tentang apa itu?
ASP matematika minggu lalu masih tentang tanah airku.
Maksudnya yang dipelajari gitu. Apakah misalnya pengurangan, penambahan?
ASP matematika selalu tentang penambahan, pengurangan gitu-gitu Miss, dan menghitung benda-benda yang menghitung gambar-gambar. Nggak pernah, paling pernah itu ada kayak 5 kurang 3 kurang 2 seperti itu. Penjumlahan tapi lebih dari 2 bilangan. Hanya itu saja. Lalu masuk ke unit alam semesta. Saya jelaskan dulu apa sih itu alam semesta. Jadi saya lempar nanti checkpoint question kepada murid, apa itu alam semesta. Lalu murid-murid bisa menjawab dengan mengikuti model jawaban kayak alam semesta itu ialah tempat di mana seluruh makhluk hidup bertumbuh dan berkembang. Oke, setelah itu masuk ke ASP bahasa. ASP matematika, ASP bahasa, dan ASP sains masih dalam satu tema. Sama-sama masuk ke tema baru yaitu alam semesta. Lalu di ASP bahasa ini nanti bakalan ngebahas berhubungan dengan kejadian alam yang terjadi di alam semesta. Jadi saya akan jelaskan dulu jenis-jenis kejadian alam seperti gempa bumi, hujan, petir, banjir. Lalu nanti saya tanyakan ulang apa aja kejadian alam yang bisa terjadi kejadian-kejadian alam yang bisa terjadi di alam semesta kita. Model jawabannya itu seperti kejadian alam yang bisa terjadi di bumi, di alam semesta kita itu banjir, hujan, gempa bumi, petir. Lalu nanti akan saya tambahkan lagi seperti kayak tsunami, gunung meletus. Lalu nanti
untuk CP questionnya ada di review ya, yang dari sebelumnya.
Iya, ada. Di review dari unit tanah airku. Di ASP Bahasa nge-review tentang apa aja makanan khas dari negara Indonesia. Makanan khas dari negara Indonesia itu rendang, nasi goreng, seperti itu. Lalu apa sih bangunan bersejarah yang ada di Indonesia dan di mana letaknya? Salah satu bangunan bersejarah yang ada di Indonesia itu Monas dan terletak di Jakarta. Seperti itu, Miss. Lalu masuk nanti setelah snack time ada ASP Science. Masih ngebahas tentang alam semesta tapi lebih spesifik ke benda-benda langit. Saya jelaskan dulu, maksudnya saya ulangi lagi checkpoint question di minggu lalu, ngebahas tentang tanah airku, di mana checkpoint questionnya itu apa sih warna dari bendera Indonesia? Bendera Indonesia berwarna merah dan putih. Apa saja makna dari warna dari bendera Indonesia? Merah melambangkan berani, putih melambangkan suci dan bersih. Lalu masuk ke checkpoint question juga, apa perbedaan dari apa yang kamu bisa temui jika kamu berada di desa dan kamu berada di kota. Saat saya berada di desa, saya bisa menemukan pegunungan, sawah, dan saat saya berada di kota, saya akan menemukan gedung-gedung tinggi. Lalu saya masuk ke unit atau tema baru yaitu alam semesta, menjelaskan tentang benda-benda langit. Benda-benda langit yang ada di alam semesta, contohnya itu kayak bintang, bulan, matahari. Lalu itu akan saya jadikan checkpoint question. Bisakah kamu sebutkan benda-benda langit yang ada di alam semesta? Benda-benda langit yang ada di alam semesta itu adalah matahari, bulan, dan bintang. Satu lagi saya mau tambahkan seperti meteor, jadi mereka tahu apa arti meteor. Udah ya, sis.
Alright. For the project, actually I need to revise later. I will, because I use the wrong link. Actually, for next week it should be making a frame by the popsicle, but I made it making a paper angel. I used the wrong link. I use the old link. I'm not using the new one. Actually, the link on our LP is the new one, but in our I found in our G drive, I found the oldest one. So I used the wrong activity for next week.
Alright, but here, right, I checked yesterday based on the book mapping, it should be making paper angle craft. That's right.
But that one
But yes,
from the link that in our LP, that's the new one, Miss.
which one? The
Making
new one?
a
Popsicle.
yeah, making a popsicle.
The
That's
new
the
one.
last activity for that's the last project for the last day activity, right? The last activity day.
Are you sure? In the book mapping?
Wait, I didn't check it by laptop. I checked from my phone.
From 19 to 23, right?
Yeah.
This.
Sorry.
This one. Making any craft. 19 to 23.
Yeah, this one I use this, but when you send me the pictures that different with this table in our group, the picture is different because you sent me like the list is making making frame.
Yeah, because I opened the link that you made.
That's
I
different.
mean, why don't you follow this one, making angle craft?
We made it. The one that made it is us, Miss. But I think we changed it. We changed
Why?
the activity.
Why?
If you ask me why, actually the activity are just find the creative, the most creative things that we can make. But actually I'm confused which link, because in the link that you sent me from the pictures sent me yesterday, that is the link that has the price, right?
Yeah,
The
because
budget, right?
Yeah,
That is
because
the newest, Miss. That's the newest. We have made it. Actually, this one we made it after the book mapping has come for us. After Srahedra give us the book mapping.
so it means that this is still the old one.
Yeah, still the old one. The new one is in our LP. We made again. So we make again. We make the complete one because
So it means that this hasn't been updated.
hasn't been updated in book mapping. But for all the lessons, except the extra lessons, it's already fixed.
So that's why there is misunderstanding.
Yeah, later I will change the activity become making a frame.
Alright, so how to do this?
Later the students will arrange the popsicle ice.
You
the
mean
stick
like
of ice
stick?
cream? Yeah, stick of ice cream stick.
Mm.
So the students later will arrange it into 2 levels. They will make as like a square, and then I will print the pictures of them later because I have the pictures. Yeah, I don't have the pictures of the students. If my K2A students, I have all their pictures, so I can ask later Miss Nadia to print out. But if K2A and K2B,
The picture
for the frame.
Oh.
So later it's like a photo frame. I think if like that, I just print like the pictures of writing like kindergarten student, like something like that, and then we need to put the ice cream stick letter like a rectangle, then the pictures letter will be inside the frame, yeah, using the glue.
Okay. You use origami?
No, not using origami, it's using the printed paper.
So it means you need to change this, miss. You put here origami paper.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay, next the last is explaining here, yes. Alright, please, miss.
Okay. Well, hello students. So today we will learn our unit in a little step. The topic is about what we do on vacations. By the way, this is the unit that we have learned. For like to start the new page, I want to ask you about what is the definitions of vacations. Yes, the definition of vacation is if you want to have free, you are having fun with your family and friends. Okay. Can I know And then and the second question first, I need to ask, can you mention to me what is the best place for you to do your vacations? Okay, you answer, okay, a mall, and then another one, you can answer mountains, and then beach. Okay, we have another place to go to vacations. By the way, for this one, okay, we can see from the pictures there are some activities that the boys and the girls do for having vacations. Actually, this is not the topic. So the topic is about what things that we need to bring if we want to do our vacations. Can you mention to me what things that we need to do and we need to bring if we want to go to vacations? Okay, start from here. We can bring, what is it? Towel. Okay. What is it? We can bring a flashlight. Yes. Next. This one, read first. We can bring a sleeping bag. And then, what about this? We can bring a sunglasses. What about this? What is it? Cap. Yes, we can bring cap. And one more, what is it? Backpack. We can bring backpack. By the way, everything that they bring, we need to bring into the right place. An example, for the towel. If we want to go to the beach and then we want to swim, we need to prepare our towel to make our body dry. And then this one, the flashlight. Okay, guys, if you go to the mountains and then the time is already dark, the time is already night, and then the situations in your area is very dark, we need to use the flashlight to make it bright, to help us see the ways. And then this one is a sleeping bag. If you want to go to the if you go to the camping, if you go to camp, having a camp with your friends or maybe with your friends or with your brother, you go to the camp area, then do you know in what place do you need to sleep? Do you think that you can sleep on the bed? No, guys. We need to bring the sleeping bag for helping us to sleep on the sleeping bag. So if we having a camp, in the tent method, we use the sleeping bag to help us to sleep. Okay. Next, this is a sunglasses. So guys, I think we can use sunglasses if we want to go to everywhere, but in the afternoon, because these sunglasses can protect our eyes from the UV lights from the suns. So if you go to the beach in the afternoon, you can wear your sunglasses. If you want to go to the outside in the afternoon, because the lights from the sun is very bright, you can use the sunglasses also. And then one more is a cap. It's similar like sunglasses. We can use it in every place to protect our head from the hot temperature. And then the next one is backpack. Backpack is like your bag that you bring today, but it's not filled with the book. Backpack, we fill it with the things that we need to bring if we want to have our vacation. Example, like if you go to the beach, what do you need to bring and what do you need to fill inside your backpack? You need to put the towel, right? You need to put the water bottle. You need to put the spare clothes, something like that. So we need to bring the backpack to prepare something that we need. It's like a medicine, food, or the water that we need to have if we want to have our vacation. One more time, I ask you again, what is it, guys? Towel, flashlight, sleeping bag, sunglasses, cap, and backpack.
Okay. I think that's all, Miss. Okay, the result, this one, I think at the first you need to explain what those are, because we remember, you know, right? Not all the students capable to know that each of them. Just now you just explain the functions, the function of the towel, flashlight, sleeping bag. Like for example, like maybe we can say like Calvin Lin maybe still need more or deeper explanations, right? I mean, at first you need to explain what towel is, what flashlight is, like that. For the rest, I think it's still okay. So you pass with good result.
Okay, thank you, Miss.